Drew, I'll never forget the day that he made jerk chicken. And this was when he was a cook.
Typically, the line cooks don't cook family meal. And he went out of his way to be like, I want to cook family meal this day.
We actually went to Jamaica after he started working here, and we had jerk chicken there, and we thought his was better than the one in Jamaica. We actually had jerk a few times, and we were like,
nope, this is not as
the
good
one
as yours.
that Drew makes is better than the one we just had in Jamaica.
Hi, my name is Andrew Johnson, and I'm a sous chef at Don Angie in the West Village. My career change went from being in maintenance/construction for like the last 4 years, then going straight into cooking, which was something that I've always wanted to do.
I kind of related to him because he's a little older starting his career, and he changed it basically, which is what I did.
And it's just like I should be doing more of my life than just going to work, eating something, and just hanging out with friends. I need to start being an adult at this point, and I wasn't doing that. I was just continuing to be a kid. Like I wasn't really living the way I should be and just doing stupidness and like, oh, don't worry, I'll figure it out tomorrow. But like tomorrow finally caught up with me, and it was just like, yo, Drew, you're in debt. You got bills. Grandma and grandpa aren't here to bail you out of things. Your older brother's not here to do things for you. It's all you now. And it started getting harder, and it was like, oh, I gotta stop doing the bullshit basically, and I gotta start trying to really take care of myself and start doing something different so I don't end up in a place where even if I can take care of myself, I can't take care of myself, So that's when I was just like, something has to change.
It's tough. Liking to cook and actually doing it on a day-to-day basis are two totally different things. It's a big sacrifice.
Working construction was early in the morning till whatever time you finish your job. You had to just keep pushing and keep doing everything that you had to do. And I think getting that mentality there and then going into the kitchen, it made it easier as far as the workload. I could be here all night if I have to. I'll look tired and I'll be angry, but I promise you, I'm there to the very end until we're like, all right, we're all in, there's nothing left to do. I really try to devote myself to my career right now. Like I said, this is new for me. I've only been in it for 2 years, and I have no interest in doing anything else right now besides trying to become an incredible chef. It's crazy with the amount of people that have talent of cooking in my family is remarkable. I never really realized how much time I spent with my grandmother in the kitchen, and I remember every single time being in the kitchen helping her make her bolognese or just eating every little piece of mozzarella as she's putting some in the dish, I'm putting some in my mouth, My older brother is another big person in my life who's always been there for me. I want to be able to really blow his mind with what I've learned to do. My big brother was pretty much became our father growing up. He kind of grew up a little faster than he should, and he was always just worried about taking care of us and making sure we were doing things right. I want to be the best that I can be, and I want to make sure I'm always giving the best that I can, and when I do mess up, it's just it makes me feel like I'm not giving that best. I really just looked up to him because he was just this guy in my eyes that can never do wrong, He was always doing the right thing, and I just always wanted to do something in his eyes which was the right thing. And now I'm here, and to see how proud he is of when I'm doing something with this, that right there was just I'm doing something right. I'm fucking doing something right.
Cooks having an opportunity participating in the lineup it's so amazing because it gives them a chance to really challenge themselves to be creative, come up with their own thing, execute it from A to Z, which is no easy feat.
Drew deserves to be nominated for the lineup because he's doing a great job, and he's really worked his ass off to get to where he is.
He has all these sort of personal connections to food and to people in his life, and he's super passionate about all that, and I think it really comes through in his inspiration for his cuisine.
Doing the lineup dinner now and being able to have this moment to really have people not just understand what's coming, but to have an idea of who I am, so when they do get to try my food, they're just I taste this. I taste where he's coming from. I could taste why he loves this. I could taste the passion behind it. It's our art, it's our love in a plate. Being able to express that much love into a dish is amazing to me, and to be able to taste that. I should have been here years ago, but my fear of thinking that I couldn't do it stopped me from ever trying, and I think that was the biggest mistake that I've ever made, because now look, I finally tried it and I'm doing good at it, and I would have never known that unless I tried. Either way, the failure teaches you something, and it doesn't teach you that the world is over, it just teaches you what your next step is going to be. I hope they walk away with the fact that they realize that, like, I'm gonna be somebody in this industry. I'm gonna be a name that they're gonna remember after that night. I'm gonna be a name that they look forward to seeing new restaurant opening, you know? I'm not just another cook or chef at Don Angie, like doing what everybody else is doing in there. I'm gonna be so much more. This is just my stepping stone to getting to that point. Like, I wanna be able to stand on my own and not just be like, oh, that's Chef Andrew who worked at Don Angie and under Chef Angie and Scott. I want to eventually be at the point like, no, that's Chef Andrew.